So, somebody asked me to make a video showing off the pack, like actually using it and wearing it, what it looks like, how big it is. I think you can already tell from my silhouette, it's pretty damn big. So, it takes about as much space as my torso, and that's a, you know, not skinny torso. I'm a big fucking dude, but it sticks really well. You definitely feel the momentum. If you've ever been front heavy fat, you know what I mean. When you're swinging, you can feel this going side to side. Same sort of shit, but it's just hanging off your back. As for adjustability, tons of adjustability. Like, I can let this thing hang for a while, you know, all the weight on my waist, you know, take a break without having to like sit down. But then when it's time to like lock in, you're good to go, which I really appreciate. I don't know what it is, maybe it's just me, but I have a hard time setting up my kit and then going and then having it not sit in a way that's kind of either, you know, like upper neck here rubbing, or if it's all on the waist, rubbing on my belt that's holding my pants up and pushing like my belt buckle into my groin. So, you know, different strokes for different folks. Plenty of adjustability. It's pretty easy to get to stuff too. Like, if I wanted to, I could grab my thing. You can get like I got a Source water bottle. Love Source, by the way. No idea why people still use Camelback. This thing fucks in so many more ways than Camelback does. I've used Camelback before, and I like the Source one way more. Just this. Whew. Look at that. That's nice. The little magnetic clip is nice. Like being able to keep that there and not have it waggle around all the time. Which, yeah, I know you can do that with Camelback too, but Camelbacks also have the problem being sealed at the top. The Source ones, they have a clip at the top so you can fully open them, really get in there with some bleach, clean them out if they ever get moldy. Or you can, you know, fill them up way easier that way too, underneath the faucet. My particular one, long and flat, like maybe about that big, which means if you set up the weight right, you can do this. So this is always fun. So here's the scenario. You've been jogging in your ruck, you're fucking beat, your lungs are tired. You don't want to be sucking on a rubber hose to get some fucking water out. Watch. Set up like this, all the weight sitting on top of the Camelback. Get a nice full jet in. I know that's not exclusive, but I just like that part of the way my pack was set up. But I got easy access to compass. I got, if I was wearing my chest stuff, I'd have a map right here if I wanted it to be. But, I mean, you can see I'm out in public. I'm not about to get the cops called on me for walking around with a bunch of tactical gear at 3 in the morning, which it is 3 in the morning. So you get when you work nights, easy access, multi-tool. You know, I like the way my gear's set up. I like the way my pack's set up. I think it's practical. I think it's useful. I think that a lot of other people, if you decide to replicate the way I've done mine, you're gonna like it too. And then takeoff, super easy too. Boom. Use my shit. Put my pack, get my stuff out, adjust my bugs, IFAC, tool bag. And here, you know, I got all my extra stuff. I got my extra water filter for my Grail. I got, you know, a little bit of lighter action. Get some headlamp in there. You know what I mean? Like, I like this. I like this setup. It's real easy to use. Real easy to get to everything. I think Savötta made a great pack. I think Savötta makes great products. I'm not shilling them here. I've used USGI rucks before, the surplus ones, the big ass tan ones, the more modern ones. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just like I like the feel of the 1000D Cordura more than I like the 500D lighter Cordura. I don't know, personal preference, to be totally honest with you. But this thing, I don't think I'm ever gonna get old of this thing doing what it does best, just being an absolute tank of load-bearing gear, being easily adjustable, easy to put on, easy to take off, get you where you need to go every day.